While they are fighting overseas, some military personnel are losing their homes to foreclosure here at home. But are some banks ignoring a law designed to protect our soldiers? Chief Investigator Alan Cohn is digging deeper into what's known as the Servicemembers Civil Relief Act and how some lenders are apparently not following key provisions of it.
In the thick of the battle, in the heat of the fight, it's the last thing a GI should have to worry about.
And then it just boggled my mind.
While Coast Guardsman Keith Johnson was fighting for our country overseas, he was losing a battle here at home, for his home. A battle he claims he had no idea was being waged until the moment he got back and spoke to his wife.
So I got back and she's like, the house is basically foreclosed. I was like, what do you mean?
At the same time, Johnson and his wife Alicia were negotiating with their lender Wells Fargo to modify the mortgage on their Clearwater home. The bank's lawyers were foreclosing on the property, getting a summary judgment, and auctioning it off.
That happens fairly often. The banks negotiate loan modifications at the same time they're moving to foreclose. The difference here is Johnson says the bank never informed him they were foreclosing. And if that is true, it would be an apparent violation of a federal law specifically designed to protect active duty military personnel.
The Servicemembers Civil Relief Act requires active duty soldiers be informed of civil actions like foreclosure and allows them to delay the process until they're home to defend themselves. Attorney John Odom is a nationally known expert on it and says it also protects soldiers against default judgments because
the active duty military personnel are not free to come and go as they need to, as they might need to go to court to defend themselves.
But the I-Team has uncovered case after case in the Tampa area, around Florida, and the nation, where the banks have foreclosed on the homes of active duty military personnel.
Did you go to their home?
No.
Did you go to the base?
The base, no.
In Johnson's case, Tampa attorney Jay Passer was appointed by the court to track him down and protect his rights. But if Passer had only contacted his unit at Air Station Clearwater or used the Coast Guard's worldwide personnel locator,
my command would have informed me immediately.
Instead, Passer sent a letter to the Pentagon, which he never received an answer to.
It was not known to me. It was never explained to me, and I never received a response regarding any of that.
With no defenses to the foreclosure filed on his behalf, Wells Fargo obtained a summary judgment and auctioned off Johnson's home. The bank tells the I-Team, "We did everything we could in this case, but there were obligations the homeowner was unable to meet. We followed the Servicemember Act by requesting an attorney ad litem, and we were acting on the validity of the court document filed by his court-appointed attorney."
And he is never contacted by anyone about foreclosure proceedings having been filed, and he comes home and he has no home. Now, that's wrong. Somebody didn't do their job because the law says that should not have happened.
Johnson and his new attorney are now petitioning the court to undo the foreclosure.
We're going to get in front of a judge, and the judge, I believe, is going to undo this sale.
What would you say to the banks here?
They really need to get themselves under control. I think the banks are really they're just bullying because they can.
Other lenders like J.P. Morgan Chase have recently settled lawsuits over accusations of improperly foreclosing on military personnel. The Justice Department is investigating other lenders for allegedly doing the same. If you would like to see what else Wells Fargo told us, just go to our website at abcactionnews.com. Alan Cohn, ABC Action News.
And don't forget, if you have a problem or a story idea you would like our I-Team to look into, just send us an email to iteam@abcactionnews.com.